What's going on, guys? It's Ulterior Games, and today I'm bringing you another top 5 list for Injustice 2. And this top 5 list is the top 5 characters I want to see return in Injustice 2. Now, by that I mean characters that were in the first Injustice game. And well, let's just get right into it. Let's just skip all that the blubber stuff and let's just get right into the meat. All right, starting off with number 5. Now, at number 5, I got Cyborg. Now, the reason I got Cyborg is because first off, I'm a big Teen Titans fan, and he was a big part of the Teen Titans, and I liked his character. I just like Cyborg as a character. He's gonna be in the new Justice League movie. He was a Teen Titan. He was also part of the Justice League, and I just like him as a character. Now, as for the Injustice version of him, I liked it, but I think he could have been reworked a little better, maybe change up his moveset a little bit, and I think that he could have been a perfect character in the first Injustice game. The reason why I want him to return is so that they can revamp him, like change him up a bit, of course with the new graphics and stuff, add a couple moves, change up the way he fights just a tad bit, and I think he'd be a perfect character in this game. Now on to number 4. At number 4, I have Black Adam. Now, I didn't say this earlier, but some of these explanations are going to be a lot shorter than others. Now, for Black Adam, I feel like he has the same problem, or not problem, but same kind of thing with the Cyborg has, is that he's an amazing character. Of course, he's the villain for Shazam, who died in the first Injustice, but he didn't. He survived. He's a cool character and all that, and I feel like he just needed to be fleshed out more in the story. He just needed to be more fleshed out, and I feel like he could have been a perfect character in the first game. He wasn't bad by any means. He wasn't the best either, but I feel that NetherRealm has the power to maybe revamp him as well as Cyborg and just give him a slightly new move set, and I think with the gear he'll look amazing. If I'm not mistaken, The Rock is set to play him in his own solo movie, so I feel like he has a very good chance to be in this game, and I want him to return in Injustice 2. Now on to number 3. At number 3, I got Deathstroke. Now, I know what you guys are thinking right now. Ulterior, we already have Deadshot, and we want Red Hood, and they're gonna play the same, and all that. No, I get it. But I feel like NetherRealm can do it. They've done it before. They've made characters that are very similar in style, and let's take Cassie Cage and Johnny Cage, for example. Cassie Cage and Johnny Cage are, well, for one, they're father and daughter, but two, they were we all thought that they were going to play very similar. That's why we thought that if Cassie's going to be in the game, that none of her parents were going to be, because she was going to play just like them. But guess what happened? She played completely different from her father, Johnny, and from Sonya. So I think NetherRealm can do it. They've done it before, and I feel like they can make Deadshot, Deathstroke, and if we get Red Hood in the game too, I feel like they can make them all their own separate character, and I feel NetherRealm can do that. That's the main reason why. I like the way he played in the first game. I like the way he played a part in the story. He was a very compelling character. I liked his part of the story, that revenge plot against the evil Teen Titans and the regime. He was a good guy, actually, and I kind of liked that side of Deathstroke. And I liked him as gameplay wise. His super was probably the best one in the game. That's pretty much all I got for Deathstroke. He was a cool character, and I just want to see him return. Again, I know we got Deadshot. I know we might get Red Hood. Speaking of Red Hood, he was on my top 5 list of new characters I want to see in Injustice 2, and he was actually number 1. So if you guys want to check that video out, I'll link it up in the card and down in the description so you guys can go watch that. Now, on to number 2. My number 2 pick is the Joker. Now, I know what you guys are all thinking. He's dead. He's not going to come back. But there's a chance that he can come back. Now, I don't know the exact story plot to Injustice 2 because, well, no one does except for NetherRealm themselves and probably DC and Warner Brothers. But if I were to remember correctly, there was 2 duplicates, or there was always duplicates. So there was 2 Superman. There was 2 Batmen. That sounds weird to say. Batmen. Batmen. Yeah. That. There was 2 Jokers. There was 2 Wonder Woman. Now, they might not, like the Joker from that Earth 2, the evil Superman world, he's dead for sure. But there's also the other Joker that's still alive. So we would never know. Joker can find his way back into this game. Other than that, I mean, another good reason is, well, he's a very popular character. He's personally my favorite villain of all time in comics. He's probably my favorite villain. I can't really think of anyone that's better than him. I mean, strength-wise or power-wise, he's not the strongest, but he's the most compelling villain out of all the villains that I got in my mind right now. I mean, like, ones that come close, maybe Thanos, Darkseid, a Martian Manhunter.
Okay.
No, not Martian Manhunter.
You're stupid.
Brainiac. I mean, those guys get close, but I still have Joker as my favorite villain of all time. Just really want to see him in Injustice 2. Like, the graphics in this game look amazing. I just like to see what the Joker could look like in Injustice 2. He was my 3rd favorite character to play as in the first Injustice. Number 1 being Batman, 2nd one being Green Arrow, and 3rd one being the Joker. So that's pretty much why I want him in Injustice 2. On to number 1. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. My number 1 character I want to see return in Injustice 2 from the first Injustice is Green Arrow. Yes, Green Arrow. He is my number 1 pick to return in this game. If I had to choose between someone, I want him. I want Green Arrow in this game. I don't know what he did to me, but when I played him in the first Injustice game, I just could not stop. He was my 2nd favorite character behind Batman, and Batman's my favorite character of all time. He's my 2nd one in Injustice. His character in the story was funny. It was compelling. I actually liked playing his chapter. Like, all those puns he did, like, they were actually good puns, and like, the voice actor was perfect. I think it's a guy who voices him anyways. He was perfect in that role. Green Arrow was probably my favorite character in the story, and he freaking died. But from what I remember, Green Arrow from Earth 1 is still alive. And the comedic moments in the story, I mean, everything fell right into place. Green Arrow and Batman were my 2 most played characters. Then it was Joker, and then from there I played almost every other character, but not as well. He was my 2nd main. Give that round of applause to NetherRealm if they do. If they don't, well, oh well. I guess they did it for a reason. And yeah, if you guys like my list, smash that like button. I would truly appreciate that. I mean, it doesn't take long. All you gotta do is just tap that thumbs up, wait till the lights are blue, and you're all good. You're all set. Also, in case you guys don't agree with me, and I'm not saying you guys should, because everyone is entitled to their own opinions. So, if you guys don't agree, you just leave down below in the comments your top 5 list of who you would want to return in Injustice 2. I will read them. I'll respond to them. Of course, I will respect everyone's opinion, as you guys should to me as well. I mean, I'm not saying you should or should not, but I mean, we are entitled to our own opinions. Other than that, guys, I'm pretty much set for this video. I still haven't received a beta code yet, if you guys haven't noticed. If I did, I would have posted an Injustice 2 video by now. So, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I hope that I would have gotten it like the day of, or at least a day after, but it's been like 4 days. It's been a week actually. By the time this video is up, it would be a week, and I still haven't received my beta code. But I'm not complaining. I'll get it when I get it, and when I do, I promise I'll upload that to this channel so you guys can enjoy some gameplay of Injustice 2 Online Beta. If you guys haven't already, subscribe. Again, smash that like button, comment down below your top 5 list. This has been Ulterior Games signing off, over and out.